Here now is Brett Tolman. He's a former U.S. attorney and executive director of Right on Crime. He was also a very senior counsel in the Senate Judiciary Committee once upon a time. Brett, thanks so much for joining us. This whole idea of a special master, you're going to know a whole lot more about this than I am, but weren't you supposed to appoint a special master before you do the raid, not after you've read all the documents?
Yeah, I mean, this is something that is making the Department of Justice very uncomfortable, Jason, because typically they like to keep all of this in-house. They have a review team called a taint team that will review documents that they seize to make sure they didn't seize anything that was privileged. Then you have the Trump lawyers filing a motion for a special master. Why are they uncomfortable? They're uncomfortable because they always keep the decisions, the review, the reports after the review, all internal. There's never an outside objective third party that is looking at it. This is a move I have not seen in 20 plus years in the criminal justice system, Jason. This is the potential appointment of an outsider, a third party that's objective, who's going to look at what they did. And that's why you're seeing the discomfort in DOJ.
I also want to note that the Attorney General late tonight fired a shot really across the bow, warning the department and potential whistleblowers about communications with Congress. Now, Brett, I can tell you I was the chairman of the Oversight Committee, and I felt like I had free and full access for any government employee to come talk to the Oversight Committee and members of Congress in our committee. But for them, at this timing, to send this shot across the bow means, hey, we're watching you. And I thought that the timing of this was highly suspicious. 7-page memo warning people about their talk and their interaction with people like Senator Grassley or Senator Johnson.
Yeah, be very, very wary of a government leader who tells its people they cannot talk to other outside government entities, especially those that exercise oversight. Now, it's one thing to say, and they've had a longstanding policy at DOJ that you cannot interact with legislators on bills or on things, legislation. But it's very different to be sending this shot out right now after they know that Senator Grassley and Jim Jordan in the House has been approached by whistleblowers indicating that there's far too many political decisions being made at DOJ and at the highest levels. This should be very scary for all of us, for Merrick Garland to come out and tell his people on the eve of what we now know, that they cannot talk to outside people.
Yeah, I mean, this is literally just a couple of days since this story. And you think about the wheels that have to spin there in order to generate this type of a memo. It really does have the appearance that it is in direct relationship to whistleblowers going out and talking to members of Congress. Last comment here, Brett, I want to get your reaction. There allegedly or supposedly there might be documents that the FBI sees that are covered by attorney-client privilege. How does the department justify and deal with this type of thing if there truly are personal communications that the president was entitled to have as attorney-client privilege?
Yeah, no question. They are supposed to be sensitive to that from the very beginning. This search warrant, the execution of it, it does not appear that they were sensitive to the issue going in. And then they also sent a very strong signal that they were not really considering executive privilege. That's a privilege that applies to the president and his communications. And it is a valid, significant privilege. So the Department of Justice is caught on their heels now, trying to show a different face and a different narrative that they've been thoughtful on this issue. They haven't. And that's why this judge is considering the special master.
Brett Tolman, thank you for joining us this evening.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.